Today is Monday, March 2nd, 2020. I am Julie Hankinson, and this is the view out my window. As you can tell, we're having about a bit of inclement weather today. And dear accountability partners, this is my excuse for not going out walking today. That said, I did stay in and do some mending, and that is what made me start thinking along the lines of when we ignore or put off certain things, whether it be our health care or exercising, eating healthy, taking care of ourselves. When we put off stuff, things just get bigger, as in, instead of just having one hole in my favorite shirt, I had 4 holes I discovered in my favorite shirt when I started mending it. And they're the little kind that it's a knit, so they start running. And when you ignore them, they just get bigger and bigger, sort of like the areas in our life. When we ignore them, they just get bigger and bigger, and it's harder and more expensive to repair them. Whenever we finally make the time or have the time to fix and attend to certain matters in our life. So I'm hoping you all had time to work on your life plan that we discussed last week, or your vision board, like I did on Sunday, because your subconscious actually attends to these items, and you may not have the time to fix the holes and fix the problems, but if you have it, whether it be a vision board or your list, your graph that you made up, if you have it in front of you and you're glancing at it as you just walk out the door or as you're brushing your teeth in the bathroom, if you place it where you're going to see it every day, your subconscious will start to notice little areas where it can make improvements in your life. Or, oh, here's a block of time where we could schedule this annual health exam. Hello? Because your subconscious will help to help you to focus, help you to realize these opportunities. And that is rather the point, not to have to make this grandiose effort, but for you to ease into it. If you wanted to make a big grandiose effort, then you could do something like the Tony Robbins plan, where you put a list, you actually write down a list of 30 items, and you tackle as many as you can, as quickly as you can. And the idea is to get as much done as you can. It's called a rapid momentum, I believe. But so if you're a sprinter, I would definitely recommend that. Put down a list of things that you've been putting off or haven't done, and tackle as many as you can do as quickly as you can this month. Or if you want to be more simple and ease into it, then I would definitely suggest putting a vision board or a life board, your life graph, wherever you can view it on a daily basis, and just let your subconscious, take the lead on that one. So anyway, that was just my profound thinking today while mending clothes and thinking that I should have fixed them a long time ago. And that just seems to be how so much of our life is. It just seems to snowball and take on a life of its own. And unless you are taking the reins and deciding to make a change, unless you decide that you want to up level or recalibrate your life, life is just going to go along in a steady rhythm, just actually going downhill, because that's how momentum goes. It sort of deteriorates. It goes downhill. It seeks a lower level of energy. And unless you want your life to just really spiral out of control, you really have got to take a few moments to make an effort to decide and to write down, because this is the most effective way to do it, to actually write down the direction that you do want to go in your life. And that, I'll end this today by telling you, please remember to wash your hands, because you might not have much clear direction on anything else right now going on, but that's the one thing we know that can actually protect you. So everybody wash your hands, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Y'all take care. Good night.